NFL 24. And coming up, we'll see Kenneth Walker. He was unstoppable a week ago.
One of the Panthers' big offseason acquisitions. Here's Miles Sanders.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers for Sanders last week: 17 carries, 65 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
The Panthers at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Up the middle they go with Sanders.
And we're down to the 41. Well, this defense for the Seahawks much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they...
And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Sanders is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Young now. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Uchenna and Wensu got the sack there. This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal. Here's Young. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to... downfield, but once they get their back...
Frank Reich not so sure about that last call. He's going to go ahead and...
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Room here to run. A solid stiff arm. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On 1st and 10, Young.
He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. 7-7, our score after 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Young to throw it. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. They'll run with Sanders. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. They start on the ground here at Sanders. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Consecutive gains of 1, 2, and now 3 yards brings up 4th down. Here's Johnny Hekker now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Returnable for Lockett. Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Well, look at the 2023 draft class for the Panthers, and we wondered for over a month what Carolina's strategy was trading up to select 1st overall. We got our answer as they got Bryce Young, now the future for Carolina.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that they drafted Bryce Young because they figured he could handle the spotlight and being the face of the team. And they also made some great offseason moves at receiver, but added one more guy in the draft, Jonathan Mingo out of Ole Miss, for Young to throw to as a rookie, continuing to try and make strides to help their young quarterback.
Here we go.
First down, Young.
That swung out wide to Sanders.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Young. And he lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
A first down throw for Young. That is taken in by Hurst. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
To throw on 2nd down is Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Powerful running. And good power running, but he's still going to be about a yard short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long, because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
Final play of the half, Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Down the left sideline. He's on his way.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Miles Sanders, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though.
There he goes, right side.
And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
A big play there for Carolina. 59 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Looking to throw, Young. That is caught by Thielen. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. They'll run with Sanders. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here's Young from the shotgun. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Young to throw on 4th. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Jonathan Mingo.
Young looks to throw on 1st down. That's the tight end Hurst with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Normally, you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Now it's Lockett. A great return there of 22 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seattle now ready to march out of. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Good footwork at the 30. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
155 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. They'll go again with Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of the first with third down looming. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Now Sanders. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. It's a second down run with Sanders. And once again, they'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run. It's Sanders. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed...
Smith to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Smith's going to throw it. Throw out wide to Walker.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a pan.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll have a front row seat to watch Hollywood Brown. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown. It's the Cards and the Cowboys, and it comes your way next.
So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field.
A Pro Bowler for the first time in 2022. Here's Tony Pollard.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott.
That caught by the rookie tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Play action now. Prescott.
That is caught. Schoonmaker.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, Prescott buying time to his left. And he slides to a halt inside the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
They'll run with Pollard.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Pollard again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more. Now Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now 2nd and 5.
Back near his goal line, it's Prescott, eluding the pressure right. This is caught, it's Cooks. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 27 yards there, a first down. Here's Prescott.
That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. Look at the big man rumble.
Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Prescott. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history.
He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Prescott now from the 50. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. 3. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Second half begins with a run by Pollard. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Prescott on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He's a 2nd-round pick, a solid 2nd-round pick. But when you're close to that 1st round, do you come in with a little chip on your shoulder?
You definitely do, because now your money's not the same. But even more than that, it's the prestige. Everyone wants to be a 1st-round pick, and he thought his talent demanded that. And I do know some teams in the league that 1st-round grades on him.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
2 catches in the 1st half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Prescott off play action. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. Gets by him at the 25. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good 1st step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On play action, Prescott. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. He's letting it fly for Cooks. That is incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 64 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Meanwhile, Dak's throw taken in there by Cooks. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Off the play fake, Prescott. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it here at their own 15. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Effort play from B.J. Ojulari to drop him for a loss. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Running right, it's Pollard.
Had a nice move, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30.
Marco Wilson, the one to bring him down.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Going to run again here with Pollard.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3. So it's a win here for the Cowboys.
It's week 3 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll get a look at Patrick Mahomes. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Chiefs and the Bears, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today it's week 3 and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. It's been a great start to the season. Back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into it.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
A man who led the league in yards per carry last year, it's Khalil Herbert.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 81 yards.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game has to be established again this week.
And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
A good pickup there at 22.
Fields on first down. That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9. Fields now to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Darnell Mooney, the target there.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. You talk about this Chiefs defense.
And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill.
Waiting on it will be Richie James. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Here's James returning.
Holding.
So hold.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter.
Handoff running left, Foreman.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
This defense for the Chiefs, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Chicago.
Khalil Herbert.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Back to throw, Fields. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
Herbert powering up the middle.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Now it's Fields.
Complete. This is Lewis. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. A handoff for Herbert.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert.
He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Santos' kick is up and through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Fields.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown Bears.
Tyler Scott.
His first NFL. So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields.
On the move to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
So we have reached half.
A no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half.
Starting on the ground with Herbert.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now Fields.
And the Chiefs are going to get him.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
There's the stiff arm. Oh, and now he bowls him over. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and it's Chiefs football. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
From his goal line here, Fields. That is caught by Herbert.
And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Fields.
He'll buy some time right. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line.
It's such a costly interception. Nearly a pick.
Start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Here's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Fields to Mooney for the Chicago first.
And I think he's a guy, if they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain. But he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too.
Good locker room and a good player. I mean, he's a valuable starter for them. And if you just want to start over and maybe bring in someone new, the learning curve might be a little bit big. So it's a good job by getting him taken care of. And now they can move forward.
Steps away to his left.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Read option. Here's Herbert.
And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
So after the conversion on fourth, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
Flush to his right.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Nick Bolton.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And Charles, for this... Charles, a lot of happy faces.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll get a look here at Devontae Adams. He's coming off one of his biggest games in both yards and touchdowns last week. It's the Raiders and the Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Now the third-year man, Najee Harris. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Pickett.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
You look at this Raiders defense.
They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll try the right side with Harris. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Pickett back to throw. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and they picked up a first down for him, too.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Finding Harris over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Pickett.
And he's got it. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Darnell.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive.
Wiggles free. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Harris running straight ahead.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up. And they take possession 2 yards away from mid.
First and 10, here's Pickett.
They've got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Now a give, running left is Harris.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Robert Spillane able to bring him down. 2nd and 10. Now Pickett. Setting up the screen, Harris. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
The key to any screen play is all doing the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Forced out to his left. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Back to throw, Pickett.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw, Pickett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Robert Spillane, ex of the Steelers, is there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 8. Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, they were setting up the screen, CD, a lot of free runners, and they got there late, and the penalty ensued.
Yeah, somehow it didn't get into their brains that it was a screen, right? Instead of pulling off and chasing the ball downfield, they kept going towards the quarterback and knocked him down way late. That draws the penalty flag each and every time.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down.
Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Pickett. And that ball is caught by Washington. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there.
Anybody make a tackle?
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Off play action. Pickett.
Man open is Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Back to throw. Pickett. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. it hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But Charles, we get a peek now at the Steelers 2023 class, and this was a team that received a lot of praise for how well they handled the draft board all weekend long and filled their biggest needs.
And they certainly started off great. Broderick Jones at tackle in the first round. Then they got Darnell Washington, a massive tight end in the third. That was a steal, and he likes to call himself an extra offensive lineman. But how about Joey Porter Jr., the cornerback out of Penn State, to start round two? What a moment. Seeing him go to the team his dad starred for almost a decade, he should start immediately at corner.
Looking to throw. Pickett, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown.
Pickett going to bootleg it.
And his throw is incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. They hand this off to Harris. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
This is Harris, able to fight through one tackle. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
53 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. Pickett now from the gun here.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a 1st down.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A huge loss on the play. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
And Najee going to have a Steelers 1st down as he'll get this up close to the 20. Pickett sets up play action.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 18 yards the gain for number 18. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down. On the ground, it's Harris. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Pickett being chased out left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And he tries to power. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Touchdown! So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
It's week 3 of the NFL, And our focus is on Rachaad White. He was unstoppable a week ago with 4 touchdowns. It's the Bucs and the Eagles under the lights.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This one complete down the field to Goddard.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The Eagles hit 2-0 here to begin the season. And off to exactly the start you're hoping for. Nothing for the fan base to complain about, at least not yet.
I like the way that you phrased that. Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a long ways to go. But they've come out playing.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Able to break the tackle and get some breathing room before being brought down just outside the 5.
Third down and 6. Throwing is Hurts.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Penny up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
When you look at this defense,
they currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles first down as the tackle made right at the 30-yard line. Now the third-year man. Here's Kenneth Gainwell.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And a first down for Philadelphia.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of pick up the first down. Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Rolling to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Dancing to his left. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but will leave him now with a third down situation.
Penny diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, it's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
On third down, Penny. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Penny, a first down carry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Second down, here's Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. Finds the open target, Arnold. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Here's Aaron Sipas now.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
He's got a man, complete. Oh, some strong running. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Rashad Penny, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game.
And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
I don't think you can get any more of. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll drop to throw.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, old momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Hurts throws complete to Goddard.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down.
Now Hurts going to keep it running left.
And he'll just protect the football and go down and take the sack.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Inside handoff, Penny. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
That is caught.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Penny. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
On 1st down, Hurts.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Yeah, this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2nd and 6.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll launch you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Now back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and run some clock here with Penny. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. They keep it with Penny on first down. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On second down, here's Penny.
And that should do it. He's got a first. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very...
It's week 3 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Cooper Kupp. He made the most of his catches a week ago in a 150-yard game. It's the Rams and the Bengals on Monday night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Tonight, it's the second of our Monday night doubleheader as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They begin the drive with Williams. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now a play fake it at Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down.
They'll set up to throw. Flushed out. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 8 yards there helps, but they're still stuck now. 3rd and long coming up. Stafford now to throw. Trey Hendrickson. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Here's Stafford. Gets this into the hands of the tight end Higbee. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Van Jefferson was the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd and short.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the passer, number 28.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And this is caught. He's. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he stopped immediately there.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Stafford.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, the Rams at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To the air again, Stafford.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we go...
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Here's Jones on the return. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And the Bengals take over for... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Robinson here.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Stafford on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
They give it to Williams, running right. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Stafford's throw, it's complete into the hands of Higbee.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First down from Higbee. And since so many have forgot about him among the league's top tight ends, time to give him his due. He has improved so much across 7 NFL seasons, going from backup to true receiving threat. 72 catches left.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Battle. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've hit halftime, just a few. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Short throw. It's Higbee. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Play action. Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
This one swung out to Williams.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. And that is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard. Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. On 1st and 10, Stafford.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
Touchdown, Rams.
Van Jefferson.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st down, Stafford here. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Stafford.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
3rd and 5.
Stafford. Sliding out of the pocket. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Trey Hendrickson bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So a change of possession here. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Williams going to get it again on second down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. That'll be caught by Cup. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Now Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return is Jones.
They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. So throwing, Burrow, complete to Boyd.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. Open man is Higgins. Here's Burrow. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. One last throw here for Stanford. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it's
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Aaron Jones. He really burned the defense 1 week ago with 137 yards rushing. It's the Packers and the Lions on Thursday night.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Tonight, it's on to Week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the Lions here, they come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you start to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something good to happen right now so they know it's not just them. They think they have the makings of a good team.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
They'll go with a rookie from Alabama. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. The Lions had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season, it feels like...
This is caught inside the 15. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Jamison Williams.
His first touchdown on the year. Play action. It's gone.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And got his man complete. A big play there for Detroit. 53 yards. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in. Keep the
touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Now the former Bear, this is David Montgomery.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, here's Gibbs.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Now a play fake, and it's gone.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
Gibbs again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Goff. Flush to his right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown
with his 2nd touchdown. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown.
And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as he's up to the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Montgomery. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
first down. Here's the run with Montgomery. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Goff. Man open, here is Jones. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Montgomery. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They try again with Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. From back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal. Out of the gun. Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Boy, such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A give right side for Gibbs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, foreseeing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He's got a man complete. A big play there for Detroit. 43 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Here's Goff. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. To Montgomery to begin the drive. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs to the 43, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. Ooh, with a juke. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. They'll try the air now with Goff.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Now Goff. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Now back with the Lions. Here's Riley Patterson on for the field goal. Patterson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Goff now looks to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It's a first down, and he's also over 190 receiving yards now. What a game. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. The left side completion to Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Now a give running right is Montgomery. Down the sideline he goes. And finally wrestled down at the 11.
74 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Toss left to Montgomery. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's Lucas Van Ness there to drop him behind the line.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers are...
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we're going to see Travis Etienne. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Jaguars and the Falcons, next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, this the first of our international series this year, the Falcons and Jaguars. The Jags, of course, no stranger to these London games. They're a fixture in these parts due to the presence of their owner, Sean Khan.
Add in the fact that they're going to be the first team ever to go back-to-back here in England. They play the Bills next week, so a very interesting time for this franchise. Not only are they Duval's team, but they're also the UK's team as well.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Now the first running back taken back in April, the former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
A check-in on the numbers last week for Robinson.
20 carries, 126 yards, and a trip to the end zone as well.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
They'll run this one right with Robinson.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackled there by Rayshon Jenkins. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Going play action, Ritter.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. They're going to start to drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Ritter to throw it.
Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks. And
he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. That boy showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Ritter from the gun. This pass is caught by London.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 35. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ritter back to throw.
This is caught, and he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution.
Mr. Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Kyle Pitts.
Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over.
On 1st down, Ritter. This ball down the field for Pitts.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Here's Ritter. Right back to Pitts again.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
Ritter with it after the play fake.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but it did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into the...
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
Second half begins with a run by Robinson.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Oh, that's deep for Duvernay.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. He was brought down by Foyesade Aluakin.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw taken in by London.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ritter now. Throws right back to London, complete again.
Touchdown, Falcon! So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Ritter off the play fake. That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And this will be a gain of right around 3 from the 7 out to the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends. Welcome back now here in London.
2nd and 7.
It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Ritter.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Agnew now to return. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return, and this offense... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Working from the gun, Ritter. Open man is Duvernay.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Rayshon Jenkins picks it off. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Back to throw, Ritter. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
4th down, big play. Here's Ritter.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
1st down, here's Ritter.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Ritter.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Foyesade American.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Stephon Diggs. There were no answers for him a week ago, going well over 100 yards with several stops in the end zone. It's the Bills and the Dolphins, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
Autumn has come to upstate New York. Fall colors abound, and we welcome you inside Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Coming up, it's a rematch from last year's AFC wildcard round, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Hello, everybody. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at the Bills entering play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
A run for the first time with Myles Gaskin.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The Dolphins at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play.
3rd and 8.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away.
There'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Bills will take over the foot. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Up the middle, Achane.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Short throw hauled in by Croft. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Steps away to his left. He completes it to Wilson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. Tua. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is any.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little